and thank you for clicking on the video. As you can see, we're jumping back into the American Dad universe today. Now, as per usual, if you don't like spoilers, you never seen American Dad, then jump off of here. Go watch American Dad and then come back. But if you don't care, we move on. Again, we're talking about multiple things over the course of multiple seasons. I don't know if you should care about spoilers in this scenario. But we're talking about Klaus today. Klaus is one of the most hated characters on American Dad. I think it's him and Haley. As far as I know. I don't know. But I don't like Klaus. For the most part, I will be completely honest. Like, he's annoying. He's a gross character. He's an asshole. He be taunting people for no reason. Now, don't get me wrong. Klaus does have his moments where he also makes me laugh. But for the most part, he is annoying, right? And one thing that is reoccurring is he is always trying to get back into a human body, which fair enough, because he was a human. He was not a fish. I wouldn't want to be put in a fish's body either. But it's what he does when he gets out of the fish's body that is the problem. Okay, the very first time we see him get into a human body, he tries to completely break up Stan and Francine's marriage. And, I can't remember if he tried to invest in Francine's little muffin shop, or if he just, was using that as a ploy to get her attention or something. But he was just on some weird BS. And all because he had, a crush on her or whatever. So his first thought was, oh, I'm in a human body. Let me go ahead and try to immediately have her cheat on her husband. Okay. And he do wild mess every time he's not in that damn fish body. When he gets himself put into Stan's body before, and in one of them later seasons, I think it is, and this man goes, I think him and Stan had got into it or something. So his thought was, oh, I'm in Stan's body, let me just do the craziest, nastiest, wildest shit that I could think of. He was going and purposely sleeping with prostitutes, trying to give him some type of STD. He got weird tattoos all over his body. Had him in a mess. Okay, it was something else that he did that was just so ridiculous. And another time he was in, that was a completely different time. He was in Stan's body before that time too, and went to go and do the most dangerous jump, the most dangerous ski jump that he could possibly think of, hoping that he gonna chop Stan's head off, basically. You do realize that you're not going to have a body if you do that. Y'all both just gonna be deaded, right? That was so dumb of him. But every single time that Klaus gets the opportunity to get a actual physical form body, this man go crazy. Okay, it's ridiculous. And then on top of that, he's annoying, right? He's always talking about these friends that he has. Now, we actually see he does have these friends. He's not lying about it, but they don't mess with him the way he be saying they mess with him. Because every time you want them to come through, they never come through for you. There was this episode, Stan, Haley, Steve, and Jeff, they was going to this workout class. They bodies got stuck because their muscles wasn't used to that type of exercising or whatever. This man called all his friends. None of them showed up, so he got people off of Craigslist to come in their house and party with him. But they just came in there doing weird shit. Like somebody cut all of Haley's hair off. Somebody stole Steve's glasses and, started carrying him upstairs. I don't know. Somebody was drawing on Jeff. I don't know what the heck they did to Stan. I can't even remember. But that was all his fault, and he had no control over the situation. The way they got out of that situation was the teacher from the exercise class came and saved them. He like, oh yeah, this happens all the time. So when y'all ain't show up today, I just knew y'all had to be stuck and have to get them out of that rut. Like, why would you do that, Klaus? Why the heck would you do that? Then he sat up here and I don't really remember how the situation happened, but Haley was trying to help him and ended up getting the deportation people on his back. And you get out of this situation by Haley marrying you. And the moment that this lady turns around and is like, oh yeah, you're approved. As soon as she signs the paper to approve you as citizenship, then all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, I'm so attracted. Why would she be attracted to fish? That's one thing about both American Dad and Family Guy that I'm like, who's really gonna be in a situation like this? Ain't nobody attracted to no damn fish, but whatever. I digress. And he freaking just jumps at the chance, immediately gets him and Haley deported. And I realized I cut myself off on the thought. I was talking about him having friends or not having friends. Let me finish that thought real quick. My brain jumps around. I apologize, y'all. But yeah, so he has these friends and they never show up for him. Like later on in the seasons, we see him go to these different groups. It's one of the groups of friends like was basically a whole cult at a college. Like that was my reasoning for bringing that whole topic up to begin with. Like he took Steve with him to this college because Steve was looking into colleges, you know, for like early applications or something like that. I don't really remember. And he like, oh yeah, these dudes is cool, you know, this is the fraternity I was in. And he forced Steve to try and join this fraternity. And it was a cult, y'all. Like everybody was in this cult. Steve escapes like and runs into security or whatever. He like, hey, they're trying to force me to join the cult. And the dude trying to help him at first. And the moment he said the fraternity's name, dude was like, like, let me take you back there. Like, how dare you run away from my people? Like, everybody on this campus was a part of this cult fraternity. It was crazy. Like, and that's not the only time that Klaus did some weird mess to, like, have people, like, following him, worshiping. I don't know what the heck was going on, but we literally see, and this is like in one of the newer seasons, I think like season 18, 19, he hypnotized the entire town except for Francine at first. Okay, he had everybody hypnotized. I'm being completely honest, I don't think Roger got hypnotized either, because Roger does stuff for the plot, like, and he has so many different powers and gifts, so I don't think he actually got hypnotized either. But he hypnotized everybody slowly and like very subtly until everybody was like, oh, we fuck with Klaus. And Francine like, why the hell is everybody fucking with Klaus? This is weird as fuck. And then somehow he managed to also hypnotize her, but he had to do it in a different way from how he hypnotized everybody else. Like, you're the worst. He's the fucking worst. I can't stand, like, he always does weird stuff like that. Like, every scenario. Like, even with this, right? Like, there was this episode. He was so bent out of shape about his ex cheating on him. Now, mind y'all, the girl went off and married the guy that she cheated on him with, I guess, and had a whole bunch of kids. But he was so hell bent on being upset about that. And he even called at the end of the episode to tell the oldest child how much of a whore his mother is. And then later on, we hear him talking about, oh yeah, skiers, we love to cheat or something like that. We love to have many women that we're with. It was just a bunch of BS. I'm like, bro, how dare you be mad that this woman cheated on you when you said that you was also cheating on her? So like, you freaking hypocrite. And also, he's a little bit of a creep as well. Like, the first time he tried to talk to Danuta, If you know, you know. I'm not even gonna dive into that. It's a funny scene though, but it's so creepy. It's so creepy. Yeah, he has the most toxic relationships as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say. Klaus gets on my nerves, but he also makes me laugh as well for the most part. But yeah, he be doing some weird stuff. Like he gave Steve, I think it was called colic Pollock, or he was covered in white spots, and it was, he lied about it. He knew there was a cure for it, and he purposely gave it to Steve because he wanted to spend time with him. When all he had to do was say, "Hey Steve, you wanna spend some time with me?" But no, he was like, "No, I gotta make sure that you out of commission." And then he constantly does actions like that, and then wonder why nobody want to be bothered with him. Like you even when Haley and Jeff was trying to have a baby before they found out that Jeff was actually in an alien body or whatever, you on that island getting high as hell, starting to cut people's toes off. I wouldn't claim you as a part of my family either, bro. Like, this is the shit you do. But yeah, if you made it this far into the video, why don't you tell me if you like Klaus or if you don't like Klaus, and what is one of your favorite Klaus moments. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. There's more on the way, and there is other videos up. Go ahead, go check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, until next time, bye.